Hey guys, good morning everyone. Welcome to the online class of English. And today we are here with a new poem that is The Ant Explorer. This is from your New Pathways book and it is of your New Pathways book, Unit 3, in which we are going to see Section 3, and that is Ant Explorer, the Ant Explorer. Okay, so this is a poem which is about an ant who was adventurous and brave. Okay, who want to see, who went to see the world. So now let's begin the poem. We'll recite it, I will explain it, and please make yourself understand. The Ant Explorer. What do you mean by that? Ant Explorer means explorer. What do you mean by that explorer? So explorer means search in a new information, to seek for something new, or to try to find, look for means to do something new, right? And in a means for searching something new. So read this poem about a very adventurous and brave ant who went to see the world. Ant, we are going to see about a ant who felt a means who had a desire for doing something new and exciting. Okay, and he was quite brave. So now, once a little sugar ant made up his mind to roam to far away, far away from home. A little sugar ant means ant who is probably like sugar or sweet food. Okay, so he made up his mind to roam a far away, far away from home. A journey. He decided to make a journey in which he want to go from far away from his home, and he want to explore the world. He had eaten all his breakfast and he had his ma's consent to see what he should chance to see. He had taken all his breakfast, whatever the things he wanted to eat to boost up his energy, he has taken that, and he had his ma's consent, means he had a large interest, a huge interest to see what he should chance to see around the world. And here's the way he went up, here's the way he went, and now he started his journey to the world, to see the world around what he want to see around the world. Up and down a fern frown, round and round a stone, down a gloomy gully where he loathed to be alone. Up and down a fern frown means he went to a up and down ferns. Ferns, you know that means some plants, small shrubs, a long leafy or fern. He went to that, and a round stone. He crossed over that round and round stone. Round down a gloomy gully. He went to a very deep, means a dark place where the narrow channels where the water usually flow. Where he loathed to be alone, the place where it was very dark, in a very channel, a narrow channel in which he was going through. He felt what? He felt sad to be alone. He felt sad to be alone. Up a mighty mountain range, 7 inches high. He went through a very large mountain range which was 7 inches high only. Because ant was small, so you have seen the ant. What is the size of the ant? It is very tiny one, right? So for him, it would be a very small thing will also be a like a very large thing. So for him, the 7 inches mountain was a very mighty mountain, which means a very large mountain for him. It was just of 7 inches, but as the size of that ant was means is very tiny, so for him it was just a mountain range. Through the fearful forest grass that nearly hid the sky, he had gone through that fearful forest of grass. As I told you that the ant size was literally very small, then for him, when he was crossing that grass area, it was just a forest which hid the sky, through which when he was passing through that grass area, it was for him it just like a forest which hide the sky also. He was not able to see the sky too from that forest grass. Out along a bracken bridge bending in the moss, he went through that bracken bridge too. What is this bracken bridge? A fern which was attached to the moss, a seedless plant. Okay, you have seen some creepers around in the grounds also. So through that, it was a bridge for that ant, which was bending in a seedless plant till he reached a dreadful desert that was feet and feet across. It was a dry, deserted desert and a trackless land to tread. He reached a place which was a dreadful desert, full of desert, which was far away, far. It was like he could not see anything other than desert. It was dry, deserted desert, and trackless land because on which there was no path. He was not able to take step or walk over it because he found what a very large area of that desert that he could not able make his way forward. He wished that he was home again and tucked up tight in bed. Now, through this all, the mighty mountains, through the fearful forest, bracken bridge, desert, now he is feeling what? He had not decided to roam around the world. Instead of that, he must have been the bed and he would feel comfortable in the bed. His little legs were wobbly, his strength was nearly spent. Now his legs are not stable. The legs are shaking because he had walked long away. He had taken steps through mountain range. He had taken steps in the fearful forest and so on. And now what he is feeling? He is feeling very tired. He is very exhausted. Because where he stood in starting what he had taken all the breakfast and he stored all the energy, but now he spent all the energies. He is exactly now he is exhausted because he has taken so many way he passed through so many things, and now he is like unstable. His legs are unstable, he cannot walk now, and so he turned round again, and here's the way he went. Now he turned back to his way to back his home, because now he felt that why I decided to go and roam around the world. Instead of that, he want to go some safe means he want to go in a to his house, way back to his house and feel safe. Okay, and he wanted to be in the bed because he is now quite tired. So he decided to turn back and go back to his home, back away from desert land, feet and feet across. Now, from where he had crossed, now again he is taking way his back to his home, crossing the same thing what he had crossed earlier to roam around the world. Now he is just taking his way back to his home. He again passed through that desert lands, which was a large area of desert, back along a bracken bridge bending in the moss. Bracken bridge means a soft seedless plant, which was a fern which bends in the moss, a seedless plant. He taken back his way from that bracken bridge through the fearful forest grass shutting the sky, up a mighty mountain range 7 inches high, down a gloomy gully where he felt loathed to be alone, where he was totally sad that how I can be in alone in this dim, very dark place, a narrow place. Up and down a fern frown, round and round a stone, a deary and the very loved good and a weary and very tired one, exhausted one, resolved no more to roam. Now, what he decided? He decided that he do not want to roam more around the world. He just want back to his home, and he want to be tucked up tight in a bed. He stared he staggered up the garden path and popped back home. He way back up the garden path, and he was very quick back to his home. He just now decided that he decided to roam around the world, where he wanted to be, means when he tired while roaming through the while he was roaming through the ferns, frowns, gloomy gully, mighty mountain range, fearful forest, bracken bridge, deserts, and these all the things. Now, after got tired through these ways, he decided that he should go back to his home and be there. He wanted to be safe at home and want to have some rest and tucked up tight in bed. So he resolved that no more to roam around the world, and he decided he came back and popped back his home. He came back and he was very quick to back his home. So this means it means that how brave the ant was, that even he was so small, he decided to explore around the world. He wanted to see the things around the world, right? And he decided to do all the things. But later, if means when he got tired, he just wanted to go back to his home. Like that also, we also decide to do something in our life which we are like in starting we were like we can do this, that, everything. But later on, when we get fed up on something, when we get tired of something, we just want to be back to a normal thing, want to be we want to be means we want to back in our past and want to correct that all, right? So this is about a very brave ant who was adventurous and wanted to explore the world around. So this poem is written by a poet, that is Clarence Michael James Stanley Dennis, better known as C.J. Dennis, was an Australian poet. He is known for his humorous poems, especially the Songs of Sentimental Block, which was published in early 20th century and sold 65,000 copies in its first year. He is often considered among Australia's three most famous poets. So this is all about the poet. Now we'll see poem appreciation, in which we are going to see the first one, that is alliteration, comes from the Latin word latera, meaning letters of the alphabet. It is the repetition of the same sound or of the same kind of sounds at the beginning of the words. You have to pick three examples of alliteration from the poem. You know what that is? What is this alliteration? Nowadays, in a we are seeing on many kind of social medias, gibberish. You have seen that tongue twister. Yeah, yeah, I mean that only. The tongue twister. This is like when we are using a word of same kind and same sound, we get confused. We it is just a tongue twister used in this poem also. It is used to means to make our concentration very means it make a better concentration on the words. Okay, so we have to find some three examples of alliteration from the poem. You understood? You will understood. Let's see the examples from the poem. It is here given. First one is far away, far away. You can see that when we will say it for two or three times, we'll get confused and will just do some mistake while pronouncing this word, right? So far away, far away. This is a tongue twister. Alliteration means a tongue twister. Means tongue twister. So our second one will be one will be dry, deserted, desert. If you will pronunciate it, if you will tell it two or three times, you must be somewhere you will mispronunciate it, right? So you understood this. What this alliteration means? It means a tongue twister, which is used in this poem too. Nowadays everyone is active on social medias na, so it will be very easy you to understand this. Second one will be the bracken bridge bending. Bracken bridge bending, again the same thing, it is a tongue twister. You should pronunciate it right. So alliteration means the repetition of the same sound of the same kind. Okay, I have told you that far away, far away. If you will pronunciate it two or three times, you must mispronunciate it. Okay. Second one is repetition. Repetition is a literary device that repeats the same word, phrases, or a sentence a few times to make an idea clearer. Some ideas it make to make an I it means it make an idea very clear. This is repeated to emphasize its significance in the entire text. In this poem also some repetition of the words, some repetition of the phrases and some repetition of the sentences are here in this poem. You must have seen this, right? Yeah. The means when we are using same words again and again, that is called the repetition. We have seen he, to, we, his. These are the words. But what are the phrases? Phrases are like in first here you can see from where it has been started, that down a gloomy gully, mighty mountain range, fearful forest grass, bracken bridge, dreadful desert. These all the things phrases. It is repeated at the end of the poem, that it started from back away from desert lands. It is repeated now. Yeah, it is repeated from the first stanza to the second, means at the end of the poem. So back away from deserts, land, feet and feet across, this is repeated. So this is known to be a repetition, which is means it is repeated to make our idea clearer. Not clear, it make our idea clearer. Okay. Now the third one is, what feelings does the little explorer evoke in you? Means what this story, what this poem had made an impression over you. Okay. So first, it may be first you understand that how this little explorer does. He was quite means he strengthened of daring and bravery as he went to far off the places, na? and he met some more difficulties in his way, but he was quite means he decided to go far away places with all his willingness, and he also met some difficulties, but overall he won over it. And but at last, at the end, he got tired and he went back to his home. Okay, so you have to write this. What means what idea, what impression does it make over you? How does the poet express that the ant was obedient, was tinny, had fears? How does the poet express? Hmm? So you have to tell this that he was obedient. Actually, he decided and he did it, that he had to roam around the world. He was tiny because as 7 inches rock was a mountain for him, because he was very tiny in size and had fears. Yes, he was quite afraid he was quite afraid when he got tired. He just wanted to be way back to his home, and he wanted to rest because his legs were shaking. He was unstable there. Okay. Now fill in the blanks in the table below with information from the poem. This you have to do it by yourself, because last in Frigitti Philip poem, I we have seen this kind of in table, that you have to, one time we have done this, I have given the answer, but now this time I just want you to complete it by yourself. Okay, so fill in the table below with the information from the poem, and you have to complete this. Where was the ant and what was his mood? Okay, now let's see the art corner. Okay, making animal mask. Walt Disney movie The Lion King takes place in the Pride Lands of Africa. Simba is born to the kings Mufasa and Queen Sarabi. Simba is the heir to the throne. Simba's uncle Scar is furious because he will not be able to take over the throne. He plots to kill Mufasa and Simba. Scar causes a stampede through the canyon along with his hyenas. Scar ensures Mufasa falls to his death and blames the death on Simba. So this is a story about, you must have seen The Lion King. This is a movie, also a cartoon also. You must have seen The Lion King movie. In this, how the Scar tries to kill Mufasa to take over the throne, because after Mufasa, his son will become the means owner of that throne, but he didn't wanted that, so he just plotted something and he killed Mufasa and he blames the death on Simba. Simba flees Pride Rock after Scar tells him to run away and never return. He is found and rescued after collapsing by Timon and Pumbaa. The three become the greatest of friends. Nala, Simba's childhood friend, accidentally met Simba and pleads that he return to Pride Lands. Wise Rafiki gets Simba to return to Pride Rock to fight Scar for his kingdom. Simba learns that Scar was responsible for his father's death. A battle follows where Simba triumphs to take his place as the rightful king, completing the circle of life. As what Scars wanted to dethrone him, he wanted him to be out of this kingdom. He made him Simba to run away because everyone was about that. He wanted to kill Simba. Everyone wanted, because he blames the death of that Mufasa on Simba. So he didn't have the means the way to escape. So he escaped from there, but means accidentally Simba met Nala and he narrated all the story, and he make him convinced him that you should be back to the pride land and take that throne. And he make him means he make him to know about that Scar was responsible for his father's death, and he done a battle and he won that. And in that he completed the circle of the life. He wanted his father Mufasa wanted to become the next king. Divide the Now you have to make a mask of animal mask. Okay, what are the things needed? It is mentioned here. Now you have to follow these steps and you have to make animal mask. Okay, now choose one of the popular songs from the lion and use this mask to perform it in the class. We will do this, or you can make a video over it. Okay, so you have to just follow this instruction to make the animal mask, and later you can show it to me in the class also. Okay, and as it is given that you have to perform in the classroom, instead of that I want a video over it, that please make an animal mask and wear it and make a video over the song The Lion King. Okay, would you? So this is all about the means art corner, and we have seen a beautiful poem, The Ant Explorer, right? So go with the videos properly and given some means assignments too. Assignment is there, and you can make this animal marks too. Okay. So all the best to all.